The new intro screen.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley picked up the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I have not done that once, I will not do it again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's
Good,
something up
said
there
the
I need
bucket.
you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh my
Now
god.
then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right?
Do we
This should
answer
tell
all
us
of these things
everything
wrong?
we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's
Is
begin.
this a bucket?
Item 1. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I hate you.
Item 2. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket.
I'm done,
not
I
an
quit.
actual bucket.
I quit.
3D
This
printed
is-
recorrection of a bucket.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
If every single one of these is
Incorrect.
correct, I was about to say.
This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket? What? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible.
I don't know. I think that's a bucket.
Let's
That's
just
a bucket.
Move on to the next one. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
I hate this game.
And
Item
let's be
6.
honest, you also
Is
love
this a
it.
bucket?
That's not a.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
I've updated the stream title.
You're updating the stream title?
Yep.
To what?
What is a bucket?
What is a bucket? Is this a bucket? This looks like a bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
You are a bucket.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game. And
No, don't take my bucket.
Okay, here we go. What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Was everything a
I
bucket?
had no idea. How could... Except me.
They took away our bucket,
I'm not a
and
bucket
everything is a
after all.
bucket. Therefore, they
You,
took away
Stanley,
everything.
You're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
This game is so weird. Oh, this place is nicer than the last one.
You have a penthouse mansion now.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Yes, but now what? Oh, bucket.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me. Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else. You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from, me he trusted and listened to. Now all
Jealousy
he cares
over
about
a
is this
bucket.
awful bucket, this stupid hunk of metal. It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it. Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket? Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket. No, 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 no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes, the bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Hi, Unstoppable.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need
fine.
it. Give it to me now. Give
I
it
think
or
this
I'll-
calls for mini sus.
Maybe just a little bit. You proud of yourself? Alright.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope. I just found another path.
But Stanley didn't want to go
Get some
back to
help.
the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
I will put a cooldown on this.
from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Whoa.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Boy, 104 was fired.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
601 was fired.
Rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time... When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on.
No.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
You know what? Let me roll a d6.
Okay. I was gonna say, I just instantly got hit with decision paralysis here.
Door number 4.
Okay, so the same door we've been going in this whole time.
Yep.
I'll say
Hello.
it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
Hey, Mr. Narrator, man, you can't blame us. RNG dictated as
before.
such.
Do we need to restart the game again?
I have
find
entered
it
the back
unlikely that
rooms.
We'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
There's not a creature trying to murder you.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Where the bucket's going?
Okay, yep, it's
You will be
worse.
remembered,
I
Bucket.
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
This
The
wasn't here
story.
before.
Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Now, Satin, I don't want to sound like that guy, but a lot of this stuff wasn't here before.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
This
I
looks
can't
a lot
quite
like
recall, but I believe
Resi.
my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Do you know
No.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Good job.